Hello and welcome to Just Basketball with a Rabid Beaver. And today we're going to be talking about some standings. We're actually going to be talking about the Golden State Warriors just a little bit. Now, we have been keeping up with the Jimmy Butler drama since he was in Miami, all the stuff that went on and how he wanted out. But the Warriors have been performing fantastic with Jimmy Butler, 18-2 since moving over off of the streak. And it's actually put them in the playoff contention. They've been out of it for a while, and they're actually seventh in the Western Conference. They have the opportunity with the next 10 games that are left, if they win at least 8 of them, and the Clippers lose at least 2 of those games, to move in to the 6th seed in the Western Conference, and then actually have a great showing to be put on there in the Western Conference Finals, the Western Conference playoff series, not the finals. Let me correct myself. The Western Conference playoff series to do some good stuff, and I think that it's very viable that they could actually come out on top and be some champions of the West, be the Western Conference Finals champion if everything meshes with them and they play together. Now they've got an uphill battle. They'll probably end up facing the Grizzlies or the Lakers in one of the first rounds, maybe the Nuggets in one of the first rounds. So you have to look at that. It's going to be an uphill battle for the Golden State Warriors, who are currently 41-31, tied with the Los Angeles Clippers at a .569 winning ratio is what they've got. So they're a little bit above 500, doing really well as far as that goes. They're 23-14 at home. They're 18-17 on the road. So the road games are really where they're struggling at. In their division recently, they're 3-10. So they have a losing record, but they've really started to bring that back. They're 22-20 overall in the conference. They're averaging about 113 points per game. They're doing about their offensive percentage is about 111%, and it's a difference of +2 since the trade. So they were at -7 before the trade. They're at +2 since the trade from Jimmy Butler. Their current streak that they're on is 7-3, and that's their losing streak is 2 currently that they've been running on. But the Golden State Warriors really have the opportunity to shine for the playoffs over these next 10 games. They've got a great time to do it as of right now. The Houston Rockets, which we've not been really covering very well, are doing extremely well as well. 47-26 with a .644 percentage in winning, and they are 13.5 games back from the Oklahoma City Thunder. So this is very important because they're 13 games back, and Golden State is currently 19 games back from being in that first position. There's not enough games to catch up, but they have enough to move in to the next couple spots. So they're about 2.5 to 3 behind the Los Angeles Lakers currently, 3 games behind. Currently, the Los Angeles Lakers in the 4th seed is where Golden State is sitting. And the Houston Rockets are above them by about 2.5 games, 2.5, 3 games. So that's a big stat that they've got to overcome. And since the trade from the Lakers, now we've got to talk about this a little bit. Since the trade from the Lakers, they are on a 1+ winning streak, but they are 4-6 since the trade deadline. They have lost 6 games, so it's not going in their favor as the rules have changed and as everything else has changed. But I think the team to watch this year is going to be the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry is definitely molding very well with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is molding perfectly with the Golden State Warriors. I think it was a perfect trade for both of them, and I think that it's going to be viable for the conference finals and also the playoffs in the days to come. You guys are going to be the final say with this. So Golden State, you guys got to get out there and do some really good. Coming on your trails, though, is the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are hot on your trail, 41-32 with a .562 winning streak, and they are currently a game and a half behind is what it's saying. They've been 2-8 since the deadline, and I think Minnesota just has a problem keeping people in Minnesota. Nobody wants to play in Minnesota, and I hate to say that. Anthony Edwards is doing his best to keep that team on its heels and to run with it, but it's just not working. And then Phoenix has had a lot
a lot of scrutiny here recently, especially with KD go on. They're in the 10th seed in the Western Conference Finals with a .479. They are 35-38, so they're below 500, and they are currently, I believe, 25.5 games back from the first seed. They have a lot of a road to hoe, especially with Devin Booker and KD being in those spots. Phoenix has got some heat here recently for saying that they're going to look to trade KD in the offseason and become younger and become more viable. I don't really believe that's a good move for you guys. I think you should be building around KD and building the system around KD that KD needs in order for you guys to win. You've had a lot of problems here recently, Phoenix. It's time for y'all just to rebuild. And that is the hot take of the day right here on Just Basketball with the Rabid Beaver. Thank you guys for coming in. And don't forget to like and subscribe to all those social media channels that are right below you. And you too can be a part of the hot take of the day. See you there, guys. Bye-bye.